What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a G90 M5 in a lovely Sonderlackierung from BMW. This car came from our friends from Hofmeister. Worth to take a look if you're looking for a BMW and you're from the Netherlands or any country nearby. Lovely car, but of course they sit quite tall. So with a lowering kit, this car will look a lot nicer. We already supply a lot of lowering springs for this car and they transform how the car looks. So on this car we'll be installing a height adjustable spring kit which will be developed together with Cobra Suspension. So we'll be taking off the original shock absorbers of course. Then afterwards we'll install the height adjustable spring kit with the newly developed springs, test how it drives and see how it looks. Also do the measurements to see where the limitations are of the original shock absorber and then tailor the suspension towards what is technically possible. Then of course, to also finish off the stands, we also got a set of wheel spacers. We got 10mm spacers and 12mm spacers that we can install on this car. See how it looks, of course. Be careful with this car, it only has 1000 kilometers. Car has been PPF detailed, looks incredible. Very happy that we are able to work on such a nice car. Very special color of course, ordered through the individual program from BMW. So yeah, our friends from Hofmeisters have done a great job getting this car onto the road. So before we start working on this tastefully spec'd BMW M5, we of course showcase you the amount of wheel gap there is on this car. A lot of it of course, so we already have a lowering kit that lowers the car with 25mm. The customer doesn't want the car to be slammed, so we'll do it on a nice but sophisticated way. Together with the spacers, we go for an OEM Plus look. Car has to be daily drivable of course, so that's what we're going for. Hofmeister also added some nice touches in the gold, which is a small reference to the Alpina styling of course. Also on the back, as you can see, Hofmeister, of course referring to the kind of Hofmeister King, what you still see on these cars. It's not as pronounced as before, but still there. Of course, in the future we may also do a exhaust. Maybe not on this car, but definitely we'll be installing a few in the future. So this car also has the carbon package. It's the M Performance style. Really lovely. Without it, the car kind of looks a little bit bulky. And with the carbon splitter, the car now already looks a lot sleeker, a lot sportier. Also, side skirts are also on. So on the back there will also be a diffuser and a carbon spoiler installed, but right now they are not on the car yet. There we go, we got the BMW G90 M5 lowered on the Cobra Suspension height adjustable spring kit. 12mm spacers on the front, 10mm spacers on the rear, and so the car has been lowered by 40mm on the front and 30mm on the rear. And on the height adjustable platforms there are still some thread left to make sure that you can go even lower than this. I think the car looks great, especially in the sun right now. Very sleek. It transformed how the car looks, makes the car look smaller or more elegant actually, because of the way the stance is right now. Without the lowering springs, the car looks quite tall, quite fat, and now with the lowering springs installed, the car looks a lot sleeker. Especially on this BMW individual color, car looks incredible. We'll do some rolling shots afterwards and explain to you how the height adjustable spring kit works afterwards. So there we go, we are taking a look under the BMW G90 M5. And as you can see, the HAS kit has already been installed. I'll turn the camera around and show you how that looks like. So there you go. As you can see, this is the original shock absorber. The technology of the G90 M5 is a little different. We'll head to the bottom of the car. Here you can see the shock absorber. This time the trailing arms, the control arms are still made from aluminium, but the shock absorber, they have changed from an aluminium shock absorber to a steel one. Probably because of the weight of the car, they had to reinforce the part to make sure that it can carry the weights or cost benefits, we are not sure. So this is quite a straightforward shock absorber. As you can see, this is still the original platform. It's welded down under, so this means that the original spring seat cannot be removed, but this height adjustable platform has been installed on top of the original shock absorber. It has been fastened to the shock absorber, and then with a helper spring and the mainspring, we are now able to adjust the ride height accordingly. So the videos that you have just seen was the lowest ride height. We have set it up a little bit taller now to make sure it's better daily drivable, but you have a lot of adjustment on the platform still. And as you also can see, we have also changed the bump stop. So Cobra Suspension has designed new springs for this car to make sure it matches the spring rate of this car. And yeah, so that's how it looks like on the back. Now we are going to the front. So in general, the G90 M5 still shares similar suspension principles compared to the F90 M5. So you still got a top control arm and then a multi-link suspension on the bottom with a strut that goes into the hub. Also a steel one this time, so it's not. So this one is not made from aluminium anymore, but the principle is the same as the back. So the back also required us to install an adjuster on top of the original shock absorber, original spring seat, because it's also welded on the front. And now you have the helper spring also set up with the mainspring on top. Here you can see it. And with the adjuster right over here and the thread, you can now adjust the car. You can adjust the ride height accordingly. So on the videos that you have seen, the car was running on the lowest setting, and now we have set it up 20 mm higher to make sure that the car is daily drivable. Splitter looks insane with the color and of course the drop. Also, we have installed the spacer, so it sits more flush with the wheel arches, of course. So this is how the car looks right now with the 20 mm raise on the front and on the rear. I think a little bit more sophisticated compared to the suspension setup it was on before. A more business-like setup makes the car look that much sportier, but not drop too much. Very nice setup like this. Very happy with how the results is right now. Showcase you some B-roll and then end the video. Of course, it's good to know that the car can drop a lot lower than this if you want to. So the suspension, the height adjustable spring kit allows you to drop the car to whatever you like, to a slammed look, but also this look. On the rear, it can be a little bit more taller. On the front, there's a lot more adjustment left. So very happy with how this setup looks like. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.